So, hello, my name is Kai. I am intern number 114. I am from Pennsylvania in the United States of America. And the reason I wanted to come to Obubu was because for my entire life I've been very interested in the farm-to-table aspect of cooking. And being half Japanese, I've always felt a strong connection to Japan. And so coming to a tea farm to see the process from farming to processing to actually drinking that cup mixed with my Japanese heritage was pretty much the perfect opportunity for me. Three words, I think, what I would say Obubu is motivational, growth, and phenomenal. So, motivational in the fact that when you come to Obubu, they really push you in all the right directions, just ways they see potential in you, and I think that just how kind the staff is and how great everyone is in the area, it's very motivational to do your best and to push yourself in a lot of ways. And then that kind of goes into growth, where I think even in the 3 months that I've been here, I've grown a lot, not only as a person, but just as a cook and as a human being in general. And then for phenomenal, all jokes aside, I really do think that this experience is once in a lifetime. I don't think that I'll ever be able to do something like this ever again. It truly was being in Masuchika kind of is incredible. It's in the middle of nowhere, and just being able to experience this kind of Japanese country lifestyle was something too good to miss. So my expectation was to be able to see the whole farm-to-table or farm-to-cup in this instance, and it did that, and not only that, but much more. I actually got to go out and do farming, and then the processing itself, and then the next day actually be able to drink that cup of tea far exceeded any expectations that I had. So I was here the tail end of summer and then into most of fall. And the thing that I liked the most about it is you basically got to see the hot and the kind of cool sides as well, so it was very beautiful during the very tail end of summer, and then as we moved into fall, Masuchika especially got absolutely beautiful. The temples around here, all the trees, it was really one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my entire life. So a typical day during my period was either doing farming. I did a lot of farming, a ton of farming, which I really loved. I really enjoyed doing that. And then after farming, I would usually move into insider work, where I would be working on my cooking blog. Check it out on the Obubu Tea website, Kai's Kitchen, what's good. And then in the evening, I would then move to actually start cooking and doing experiments, seeing what recipes were good, just kind of playing around. Other than that, I was doing tea tours, which I also really enjoyed doing. So it's difficult because I really enjoyed the kind of physical labor that came along with farming. I found it very satisfying. At the same time, being in a service industry, I really loved giving tea tours because I really liked giving people kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and kind of seeing how excited people can get about tea and how in-depth it is, even if they didn't know anything about it. At the end, they would always say how much they had learned and, you know, how much their knowledge of tea had grown. And then I also really enjoyed my insider work personally, because for me, my insider work was doing a lot of cooking writing, and then also in the afternoons when my writing was done, I would do a lot of experimenting with cooking and with food. So, you know, it was really difficult. I love cooking, but I also love the physical labor of farming, and then I also really liked giving people good experiences. So we'll call them A, B, and C. So for my personal project, I did a cooking blog where every single week I would create a new recipe, and then I would give instructions and have ingredients on how to make that. And every single week it was cooking with tea, and then that also allowed me to do research into those teas. So the cooking blog was not only just how to cook these dishes, but also some knowledge about, you know, why sencha would be good for this, or why gyokuro would match for this, or the history of black tea in Japan, so just a lot of different things. Yeah, so one of my goals was definitely to learn just more about Japanese tea in general. I feel as if in my house there wasn't a lot of Japanese tea. No one in my family really drank a lot of tea. And so wanting to connect with my heritage, I think, to something so culturally important as tea to Japan was something that I was really interested in. And also I wanted to come here to kind of challenge myself to cook with something kind of foreign to me and then make myself a better cook. And in all of those ways, I have absolutely achieved both of my goals. My plan after leaving Obubu is maybe get a job in a place where I can mix this brand new passion of Japanese tea with my passion of food. So I'm looking at jobs currently in New York at Japanese restaurants that can also serve Japanese tea. So there was a lot of really good times that we had here. I think though that maybe some of my favorite times were just sitting around the kotatsu with all of the other interns. So when Robin was here, sometimes we would hand a guitar back and forth and just kind of fiddle around, or we would make nabe and all sit around at the table and would just enjoy a nice meal together. I really enjoyed cooking for people's birthdays or just cooking for going away parties. I thought that that was a lot of fun and very satisfying to me to just be able to do what I'm comfortable with for a large group of people. So there's a lot of things that I really enjoy. So at my job, I'm around a lot of the same people all the time. So I work kind of close to 50 to 60 hour weeks. And when I'm done with work, I don't want to see those people in the slightest because I'm just so absolutely sick of them. But I feel as if at Obubu, no matter how much time I spend with the other interns, whether it be farming or doing inside work in the same room or packing, at the end of the day, you know, I can just sit down and have a nice meal with them, have a chat with them, go hang out with them over the weekend, whether you go to Osaka or Biwako or, you know, just have a little adventure with your friends. They truly don't really feel like colleagues, which was something that I was worried about. They really